Well, hello, my little potato, you beautiful soul. You know, I always like to start off with I love you, so I love you. Let's see, today I didn't have an appointment today. I did do the, what's it called, workshop that I said I was going to do. I didn't quite complete it, but it counts. Um, and I didn't do shadow work either. I did, however, I went to Costco today. You know, I was watching this video today from Dollar Tree Dinners, and she was talking about how she made a post like 3 weeks ago. And then she realized that she hadn't made a post for 3 weeks. And she felt like she had lost her creativity and she had been putting all this pressure on herself to make things perfect. And I haven't been, like there are so many creators that say, oh, if you want to go viral, you got to post every day for a year, right? Well, like, I don't know. Maybe because I don't feel that I have that much to post. And I understand that I'm still figuring out what it is about me that I want to share with people, right? And then I saw this other thing that's like, oh, if you're thinking this, don't post this. And then if you're thinking that, then post that. Like, don't post this and post that. But to be honest, I'm literally at home. I don't leave very often. And we went to Costco today and I bought these shrimp burger patties. Right? So I guess I could have made a video of like, "Oh, what are we getting at we're going to Costco, so let's get, whatever." But I'm still not in that like frame of reference, right? And then gosh, but today at Costco there were so many samples, and I think honestly the best day to go to Costco is Thursday because there's like a lot of samples, barely any people, and literally barely any people is what matters the most to me, honestly. Um Oh, and I I went to go get the mail before I went to Costco and I got a check in the mail. What happened was that a few weeks ago, I went to I was on I subscribed to this Maverick AI and he sends like tips every like week, right? And so one of them was get get all the get the AI to like figure out where you can get money from. And so I said, okay. So I just looked and of course I checked the Texas one, but I've gotten all the money from there. But it got me to look at Massachusetts money. So I looked at Massachusetts money and I had Massachusetts money. So I submitted my form and I'm like, okay. I checked the mail today and not only was there a check, I also got a package today. So and actually, the package that I got today, I thought was lost because the person sent it like August 6th. It was postmarked August 6th. And so I got a check for $55.43. I got a gift card for like $15 from DoorDash. I got a $30 Visa gift card. And I got that check for $55. And I also received $31.47 deposit from Amazon for my coloring book. So, that was the biggest deposit I have had yet so far from Amazon. So that made me happy. I was like, oh, that's more than I expected. And obviously, I'm still waiting on the check from the other thing. However, so I guess in retrospect, I could have made two videos about going to Costco and what we bought at Costco. And then, tomorrow I could make a video about, I could have made a wrap, right? Because I bought these shrimp burger patties. They were on sale and I was like, well, let me just try them. I don't know what they're going to be like. So, and so I could turn them into strips and then turn them into like a wrap or something. However, so I, there's something about me that you don't know. And very, like, people who know me well know, but not something. So I like bacon. I like pork. However, I like my pork like medium. I like my pork If it's bacon, I cannot stand crispy bacon. I like my bacon soft. And when I say soft, I like my bacon like kind of clear, like red, like clear red, you know? And so someone was like, why don't you just take it out of the package and eat it raw? And I'm like, I don't do that. I do cook it a little bit. I just don't like it crispy, like crisp. And then, so the shrimp burger was a little salty. And I think it's because I cooked it all the way according to package directions. But I think if I cooked it a little bit less, like a few minutes less, maybe like 2, 3 minutes less, that it would be not so salty. I don't know. Because I'm like, it's a shrimp patty. Like, it's in theory, I don't know. So I'm gonna try that tomorrow. Um, and then I could, I could make a video about this lip serum that everyone talks about. Or, I found $55.43, which may not sound like a lot of money to people, but there are a lot of people out there that are struggling. And when maybe like $55 may not seem like a lot, but when you don't have a lot of money, $55 is a lot, right? So, I mean, I would say that was a pretty, what? I would say that's a pretty profitable day, $15 gift card there, $30 gift card here, um, $55 that I actually had forgotten about, as well as $31 that I was not expecting, which that means, I should look at my Amazon like more often to see how many products I'm selling. However, I haven't really been selling that many. And also, and then I'm, kind of moving away from the coloring book and moving towards the children's storybook. And today I edited the children's storybook, the audio section. So I was trying to figure out, like, I knew the audio was correct and I knew the volume. And so I got that all done. I got it sent to my friend. She liked the art. There was a few things that just need changes. Um, but it's basically done, kind of. It's basically done. So I will be I will I have what's it called? I have something to do, and then my friend is going to make the music video and I'm going to work on making the book, right? Because the music is it's her music, right? So she should make the music video. I was like, maybe you can have some ideas. And I told her about some characters and we kind of talked about the third book. I am considering that maybe. I think I might next week. Next week I'm going to work on writing the next book. You know what the thing is though, is that I don't know what to call it. Book 3. I don't know what to call it, but I know what the topic is going to be about, right? Because the first book is called We're Twins. The second book is called Responsibility. And I don't know what the third book is going to be called. Actually, I just named it A New Friend. Because I gotta introduce her, so then that way, I'll just call her a new friend, and then that way the subtopic, which is about being fostering, isn't as like prevalent. So I will write that next week. And I should try to write them earlier, but I always end up writing them later. And I did not do my homework. It's due Sunday, so like if I can work on it tomorrow, maybe. I don't know if I have time. I have time tomorrow, so I have 2 calls tomorrow. I have a 10 a.m. call. I have a 3 p.m. call. I have about 3 hours in between, and then of course there's afterwards, and then there's all the different things. And maybe for me, I don't know. I'm like, I put pressure on myself to do things and done the right way. And so I don't know if it's the right way, but I'm still figuring it out. But I did see another video today, and she said basically she kind of does like A/B testing. And so I could talk about like different products because I see a lot of people talk about this one product that I use, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, I love this lip balm so much," and I'm like, I don't understand what you guys love about it. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's lip balm. Like, I like I like the things, but maybe that would be my take on it, you know? Um, and then like the shrimp burger and stuff like that. But yeah, my friend, she called me today, the one that wrote the song, and she said, I like crispy bacon, but just for you, because what you said intrigued me. I cooked my bacon soft like you, and I don't like it that way. I was like, that's okay. And I was like, the reason I don't like crispy bacon is because it's salty to me. And everyone's like, that's the way it's supposed to be. "Mm." So, no restaurant, of course, will make the bacon the way that I want it. And so that's why I, when I go to restaurants, I eat sausage links, sausage patties instead of bacon because I don't like crispy bacon. I'm like, give it to me. I don't know. I guess I like my bacon too soft. But yeah, I mean, I I just I did the things that I did. I don't know. And by the way, I went downstairs this morning and my shoulder is better. It was really bad when I woke up this morning. It was horrible. However, when I went downstairs, I saw my mom and I was like, "Hey, do we have a massage gun?" And she said, "Yes." So I put the massage gun on my shoulder twice today and 10 minutes at a time. So maybe tomorrow, I'll do it again. I obviously did not work today because I couldn't, like, when I woke up this morning, I wasn't even able to, like, do anything without hurting. So turning my shoulder or my arm in any direction. So that was challenging for me. If I work out tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, that will hit 23 days. But if not, then it'll only be 20. I can hit my 21-day goal, but I can hit 23 days if I work out tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I may just have I don't know. I'm going to take it, you know what? One day instead of rushing and trying to get here and there and everywhere. One day at a time because that's the answer. I don't build companies. I can put the vision for them in advance, right? But the actual building of things gets done one day at a time because you have to have a foundation and then you have to put up the frame, right? And you have to and before you even do all of that, you have to buy the land. Then you have to buy the land, have to hire an architect, design everything before the foundation even gets poured. There's so many things that have to be done. Because you can't just pour a foundation. You're like, well, what kind of house is going to go on here? Is it going to be a brick house, a glass house, a stucco house, a wood house, any number of things, right? So all of those things have to be done before the foundation is built. So let's just say that currently I am in the planning phase and eventually the foundation is being poured. And just right now, I'm in that resting phase. And if I don't rest properly, I could actually end up being somehow worse. And I did make my appointment to go to the doctor, so I will be there on Sunday. I need to remind my sister. I made an appointment for Sunday, 12:45. So that should be good. And that's kind of like where I am. So that's really my day in a nutshell. So as always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to listen to me and my thoughts and possibly for checking in to make sure that my shoulder was better. And it is. But thanks for the massage gun. So thank you so much for listening. I love you and I'll talk to you tomorrow.